Management Commission. And we do have a quorum. We're missing one commissioner today, but we do have a quorum. So I'll call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is to consideration of the minutes of the meeting held on April 8th, 2022. I'll entertain a motion from the commission regarding the minutes.
I move we accept the minutes as read.
Have a motion, have a second. Any discussion regarding the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 2 is report from the ADEM director, but as you notice, our ADEM director is not here today, and so he is actually on vacation, so we're going to skip that item and not have a report, and so he'll have a big report at the next meeting, I'm sure. Item number 3 is the report from the commission chair. This time of year, we typically start the evaluation of the director's job performance, and so we're going to be requesting written comments from the commission members via memo. I'll be sending that out. A notice will also be provided, the opportunity for interested persons to submit comments will be posted on the ADEM website and emailed to the advance notice of commissioning meetings notification list. Comments on Director LaFleur's job performance should cover the period from October 9th, 2021, the day after the commission reached its decision relative to the last evaluation, to July 29, 2022, which is the deadline for receipt of comments for the upcoming evaluation. A compilation of the written comments received will be compiled as part of the evaluation process. Other than that, I have no additional comments or to report on. So we'll move on to agenda item number 4, which is consideration of the proposed amendments to ADEM Administrative Code Division 335-13 Solid Waste Program Regulations. The amendments, this item is to amend the ADEM Administrative Code Division 335-13 Solid Waste Program Regulations, amend the existing regulations for the beneficial use of byproduct materials for the purpose of land application. Also proposed is the addition of new standards and procedures for the operating criteria for food processing residuals, FPR, and FPR treatment impoundments. This time I will call on the department for comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning, Commissioners. I'm Stephen Cobb, Chief of the Land Division, and I'm here today to recommend that the Commission adopt the proposed amendments to the Department's Division 13, Chapter 16 regulations titled Requirements for Beneficial Use of Byproduct Materials for the Purpose of Land Application. The revisions to this chapter of the ADEM Administrative Code are being proposed to amend the existing regulations for the beneficial use of byproduct materials for the purpose of land application. The amendments include updating and adding definitions, updating requirements for land application of byproduct materials, amending the registration requirements, and enhancing the record keeping and reporting requirements in these regulations. In addition, new standards and procedures for the management of food processing residuals and food processing residual treatment impoundments are being added. The proposed revisions to the Division 13 regulations were the subject of a public comment period, which ran from January 16th to March 17th, 2022. A public hearing was held at the department on March 17th. Oral comments were received during the hearing, and written comments were received during the public comment period. Based on the comments received, the proposed regulations have been revised to clarify the definition of biosolids, to clarify the nutrient management plan requirements for mine land recovery sites, and to clarify the run-on management requirements for food processing residual treatment impoundments. No other changes were made to the proposed regulations as a result of the remaining comments received. The revised regulations and the department's response to the comments received are included in the rulemaking package which has been submitted for your consideration. The department asks that the commission adopt the proposed changes to the Division's 13, Chapter 16 regulations, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Any members of the commission have any comments or questions of Mr. Cobb? I was just going to comment that I reviewed a lot of the comments, and one thing, I was, I guess, impressed from the standpoint of the feedback we got and the process itself. I guess, could you comment on just how you think with adopting these new regs is going to aid your department in dealing with this matter?
Certainly, Mr. Chairman. As you know, when we initially promulgated these regulations about 2 years ago, we indicated at the time that a part of the process was learning more about how these materials were currently being managed in the state. In the past 2 years, we have conducted numerous inspections, we've responded to numerous complaints, we've visited facilities, and we have learned a lot about that this set of regulations is the result of that 2 years of implementation to upgrade the regulations in the areas that we've seen needed upgrade. It's part of a continuing process that we will continue to evaluate the rules as we go forward and make needed adjustments as necessary to keep the regulations where they need to be.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. At this time, I'll entertain a motion from the commission regarding proposed amendments to the solid waste program regulations.
Move to adopt the proposed amendments to ADEM Administrative Code Division 335-13 as presented by the department.
I have a motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other comments regarding the motions? This time, I'll call for the question. All those in favor of adopting the proposed amendments, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Steve. I'm learning not to jump ahead. Okay, agenda item number 5 is other business. Do we have any other business to be brought before the commission today? Hearing none, we'll go on to item 6, which is the future business sessions. The next commission meeting date is August the 12th, 2022. Any commissioners know they're not being available on August the 12th? That's good. Very good. And do we have any, we don't have any public comments registered? Very good. We have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. We stand adjourned. Thank you.